Hi, welcome back to Rebecca's Travels. Today I'm going to be doing a my story, the holiday that I've been to Ilfacome. So let's jump into it. Start. I basically about 20 to 9. Boss from my hometown, which is Carlisle in Leicester, and we went to Tamworth Boss Station, and we went into Tamworth Town Centre first, and then we went into the Tamworth Boss Station, basically at Coach Park, which is basically a motorway service station. We stayed around 5 minutes, and basically I just had enough to go to the toilet, even though the queues weren't busy, and just touch up my makeup and obviously wash my hands, and basically get a bite to eat and some magazines. So then I basically then also got to drink at Costa Coffee there, and then I basically waited for my code number to be called out. It wasn't all that long, and then got the coach, and then the coach driver left, and basically on the way down and on the way back visited this garden. Wasn't just the garden centre, that was near Bristol, on the way to Ilfacome. It also had basically an aquarium where you buy fish, and it moving outlets, and like trade company, etc. And it also had a cafe as well, so something to eat. There's some sculptures outside, a few, that's it, and a car park and a coach also had toilets, but again that's about it. There was like a gift shop as well, so basically had my food, packed lunch on the coach, just had a coffee. It was, and basically average price really. Obviously you're not going to get the cheapest coffees again at the garden centre, but it was as compared to other places that I'm going to make on my holidays, or on the holiday to Ilfacome. So then we coach back, and we arrived at our hotel, and basically I got checked in the hotel, and we just queued up, again with Alpha right off the coach, and the coach company basically the with driver went to the Leisure Place hotel and basically, which was the Anchor Hotel. The hotel manager gave us a welcoming speech and told us that all the couriers are going to basically get your luggage out. They're going to take them up to the room, so you don't have to carry your set. Again, is really good, especially in hand luggage. So all you have to do is just remember your hand luggage and any shopping that you've brought, for instance. And we just got allocated to our rooms. The rooms were very nice. I did have problems with Wi-Fi. Get Wi-Fi from downstairs in because ringing mum and dad up, basically I got the hotel fine and gave a message in another hotel Place I could basically do, but this one I had to go upstairs in the end to do it. Obviously then I got a shower and dressed for dinner, and once my case was delivered to our room, and there was plenty of time for that, so there was no rush in the end, which is always good, because I always think I've not liked coach holidays in the past with the fact that to get changed to go down for dinner, I could do it in these. We did have the latest dinner time as well, which in some ways is handy, which is a time during the day to again look around. For instance, hotel wasn't far away from a visitor hub or an amusement. Also was just across the road from the beach, and it was to another pub in some time, and the Witherspoons again on the sea front was a beautiful pub that you could sit in. Doors you could sit upstairs or downstairs or outside if you wanted to, but it was cold, so I sat inside, because it was in October. It was just a short walk also to the harbour, that's not too far, and the town centre, even up a hill, like a short walk only to shop. So it is a very handy location, the hotel, which was also good. If you wanted to visit shops out, you would have to, well, there's a call, and sometimes the train goes across the resort, and there are no local buses there's as well as a train station. And also in my time I watched the Joker movie, which were really good. For audience at cinema at night. Again, the theatre on seasonal or at the weekend, but it was just across the road from, and Tunnels Beaches isn't far away, a very short walk on. In the also you could walk to other parks and the beaches as well if you wanted to. Some long walks and others, like the leisure centre at Ilfacome was a longer walk because you go past the harbour, get to the leisure centre. Also at the harbour, lifeboat, like an aquarium, which was really good to visit, and well worth it. Also just across the road, Ilfacome Museum, which was again okay for indoors. So again, if it's raining, there's plenty to do indoors. There's a leisure centre and museums and aquarium. All I would say is there's again quite a few shop closures. There's only really one shoe in town. I had to get some shoes from because of shoe broke. So I brought some of the some shoes, which at £40, but well, it wasn't really too bad considering they were high-heeled wedges, and I need to get some because my shoes broke. My other wedge shoes, and it needed looking out at night and on the dance floor, and entertainment was good. Again, there was only one night of limited entertainment such as bingo and quiz. Every night there was bingo on in the hotel, but they had other acts such as etc. entertainers on, which was good. The room was really nice as well. Again, it was just a basic, wow, or comfortable star hotel. Nothing really fancy. But again, it was a very good place to lie, and again, say food wise, good, and even had some vegan options, so that was again really good. Again, on some trips to Dunster and to Lynmouth and Lynn. Again, the nice villages and towns, and again, if I had more time, because we only got limited time, the coach trip, to basically look around, then I would have explored the at Castle at Dunsmuir and the marsh and the beach. Also consider what I did do it is this toy museum and this the museum visited a few shops, a cafe, so the time which was good, and Linton and Lynmouth I basically took the sites both Linton Town and Lynmouth Town. Again, if I was to go back, then I would like to do museums, for instance. So did Linton and Lynmouth Railway, which I really recommend. To again go on, because it was an exciting train journey on the hill. It only takes a few minutes, so if you are pressed for time like I was, it is definitely a good way of getting out, because there's no very frequent, say for instance every 15 minutes, and you can get tickets on the door. I did go to Holland Bay and Gardens, the Carriage Museum, well worth a visit, even though the foods and the drinks were expensive, or the most expensive item, because it's a National Trust property, a holiday. It I guess more expensive than the garden centre. I also went Bideford, and that was a lovely town now. I did the Paneer market. It might be better to go in on a Wednesday, because the day that I went, or we went, was on Monday, and full access to the market. Again, Barnstable Paneer Market was a lot better, where I brought a few things from that, and again it was cheap, really cheap, which was good, because I was looking for some food to basically take back with me, instead of going to find food at expensive service stations or garden centres, where would cost you a lot more expensive. So yes, so that's great. Also on Ilfacome, I brought an expensive bar shower towel, because I couldn't really get my bath in the case that I was carrying, because I just couldn't get in with my shoes and everything, so or we could only have weight so much on the coach, so I decided to eat one out there, which again I just brought it because I took the broken pair of shoes out and replaced it with the bar towel, and that's what I did. Go back with. and the shoebox I just left in the hotel, and just put the new shoe and the bath towel in. But I basically used it to the leisure centre. So yes, so yes, Barnstable again, really good place. It has lots of shops, even some of them again were down, like Bidford's. Shops also were closed down, but when it was raining in Barnstable, there were plenty of, and also a shopping centre that you could basically sit down and basically have a really get out from the rain, basically, as well. One of the museums at Barnstable wasn't open, I couldn't go there, same as one of the museums at Bidford wasn't open, but I did go to this visitor centre at Bidford, and again I just gave them a donation, as other museum visitor centres that I didn't have to pay to go in. Funnels Beaches I need to pay in to go, and the aquarium I did need to pay to go in as well, but I didn't have to pay to go in. I just gave a donation basically towards the cost of the building. So yes, I would definitely recommend visiting these and basically all I'll say is maybe it'd be better to visit on a dry day, dry rainy day. Even so, Barnstable's not too bad a rainy day, because obviously you've got the shopping centre to go around if you want to, and it's not too bad on a day either, because you've got young and to go and visit, and also an aquarium and a leisure centre, so maybe in season or at weekends a centre as well. So that's all for now. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. What's it going to be today? It's going to be last pop and on destination, so please stay with me. I love all, and I'll see you in my next travel video today. So bye for now, and see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye.